I found in my corn garden, a corn has this phenomenon. It looks like corn was growing rocks. At first, I was confused, staring at the plants in disbelief. The kernels seemed odd, not like anything I'd ever seen before. They had this strange, bumpy texture, and they weren't the usual golden yellow. I think this is some kind of mushroom, but I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like it before. What in the world is this? This is huitlacoche, also known as corn smut, caused by the fungus Mycosarcoma matus. While it may look unusual, it's actually completely edible and even considered a delicacy. The infected corn is safe to eat, but only the immature galls are desirable. When they mature, the galls turn black and are filled with spores, which aren't tasty. It's best to harvest them when they're still green or silver and firm. In fact, in Mexico, huitlacoche is highly regarded as a gourmet treat. I have grown this tree for many years, and it has neither died nor grown. It's just kind of stuck in limbo, which I have no idea what it is, but it's alive and well, even if it looks a bit dead. I'm guessing it's from the tundra or some harsh environment. The branches are not particularly woody or stiff, at least not as much as they look. They're almost soft, like it's just pretending to be a shrub, but without no watering required. Even though I still water and take care of it, its shape is still the constant. So, what kind of tree is it exactly? It's Callocephalus brownie, also known as cushionbush, or Leucophyta brownie. The interesting thing about Callocephalus is that it looks almost the same, whether it's alive or dead. This is likely because it doesn't discolor much. However, if you look closely, you can see that the branches are dried out. When it dies, the branches become slightly thinner and take on a wrinkled appearance. I found the most intricate flower I've ever seen today in a regular roadside bush. The petals were unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It grows shoots from root suckers. So I decided to dig up a shoot along with a chunk of the root it was growing from and transplant it. These plants spread and climb like crazy. I was amazed by how quickly they could take over a space. They can easily fill 10 feet in every direction. Apparently, I've never ever seen flower anything like this. So, what's the name of this flower? This is passiflora, also known as passionflower or passionflower vine. Passionflower isn't just a single bloom, it's a vine. These vines are typically easy to grow and naturally climb on fences, trellises, or arbors. The passionflower itself has long, teardrop-shaped leaves and a wide petal base, with 5 or 10 petals arranged in a flat or reflexed circle. The colors range from purple to pinks, greens, and beyond. While 10 feet is a conservative estimate, these vines can grow much larger depending on the species and variety. With their sweet, earthy scent, passion vines can stretch up to 30 feet long. For those thinking of growing passion vines, ample space is essential, or significant time will be needed to train and trim the rapid growth. I found this flower growing by my dog's grave. It's so beautiful, with lots of purple in the petals. We had 5 dogs, but now we have 4. And this flower has 5 bulbs, but only 4 flowers too. It made me wonder if the 5th bloom is somewhere else, maybe on the other side of the rainbow bridge. I hope the flower can spread and grow there as a small reminder of the love and memories. By the way, does anyone know the name of this flower? This is Claytonia virginica, commonly known as spring beauty. Spring beauty is a native perennial in the purslane family. It is a low-growing plant with groups of light, pink or white flowers that sport dark pink stripes. They open on sunny days and close at night and on cloudy days. The plant spreads by underground tubers and seeds and can be used as a ground cover. However, it tends to disappear after seeds have set in late spring. The leaves are in pairs and basilar, grass-like, and will grow up to 12 inches long before dormancy. Spring beauty grows from corms that are edible with a chestnut-like flavor. When I was checking out a plant given to me by a friend and I noticed a nasty smell in my kitchen. It was so bad, I couldn't figure out where it was coming from at first. At first, I thought something had died in my house, the smell was that strong. Then it dawned on me. It was the plant that just bloomed. My friend is going to hear about this for sure, especially since they didn't warn me. This thing is definitely going outside now. What is this thing? This is Stapelia gigantea, a flowering plant, commonly known as Zulu giant, carrion plant, and toad plant. It is native to the desert regions of South Africa and Tanzania. The plant has thick, succulent stems that grow in clusters, reaching about 20 centimeters in height and 3 centimeters in thickness. The flowers are massive, up to 25 centimeters in diameter, with starfish-shaped petals in shades of red and yellow. They have a wrinkled surface and are covered in hairs up to 8 millimeters long. The scent of these flowers has been compared to rotting flesh, which attracts flies, the primary pollinators of the species. Known for having one of the largest flowers in the plant kingdom, the plant's foul odor has earned it the nickname carrion flower. While its tall, green stems may resemble those of a cactus, it actually belongs to the milkweed family. I came across this yellow fruit when travel in Madeira. It's green inside with lots of seeds. The taste is strange, like a weird combination of a Nintendo cartridge, kiwi, and tomato. It's hard to describe, but I've definitely never tasted it before. I've never seen anything like it. What could it be? This is Solanum lineanum, a nightshade species commonly known as devil's apple. In certain areas where it has been introduced, it is referred to as the apple of Sodom. This plant forms rounded fruits, like small tomatoes but yellow, which are also very characteristic. It can be found on its own, or forming little circular groups, generally near farming houses and country residences. It can be in flower most of the year round, but especially at the end of winter and spring. It is a poisonous plant, and native to South Africa and the Mediterranean basin. My wonderful neighbor doesn't speak much English, but he came over and handed me this squash. He said it was growing on my side of the fence and they decided to share it with me. I'm not really sure what kind it is, though. Any chance you could help me figure it out? It's a long bottle gourd. Gia, also known as bottle squash, duty or loki, is a popular summer vegetable that's both delicious and versatile. The first fruit reaches marketable maturity approximately 70 days after sowing. Each vine produces 10 to 12 medium-sized, oblong fruits that are light green and slightly hairy.